Aloha, fellow Aries. It's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing your monthly reading for November 2018. I can hardly believe that it's almost the end of the year. This year has gone crazy fast. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I'm like, whoa, where did this year just fly to? Just really amazing things that have happened. So I'm excited to see what our reading is, because of course I'm an Aries too, and I'm always excited to see what our reading is for the month and what messages are there for us. So we'll be covering the theme of the month as well as getting some additional cards. And then we're focusing on life changes this month. So we're using the butterfly deck, which will give us a little bit more information about life changes. And then, as I've been doing the last several months, is the animal totem, or the sort of the spirit guide for you, animal-wise, and that's coming in for the month. So I'll share with you that at the end of the reading. I do just want to share, if you did not get an opportunity to take advantage of the Treasure Box Club, and I know there's some of you that didn't because I had people contacting me after it was already full. So if you didn't get a chance to participate, I will be doing it again in February for the Chinese New Year. We'll actually probably start the end of January and then actually start the adjustment early February. And if you want to get on the waiting list for that, there is a link below. There's no cost to get on the waiting list. It just gives you first opportunity. So I'll email that list before I put it on social media, or before I share on these videos, and before I actually send it out to my own list as well. So I kind of, for those people that are really wanting to get in it, you can get on that waiting list essentially for that. And there's a little gift that I'm giving for those that want to hop on the list as well. So all the links to that are below. If you're new to me, please subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, hit the bell so that you get notified when I post new videos. I do that on a daily basis, 3 weeks out of the month. I do daily angel insight. And then the week that I don't is the week that I upload these monthly zodiac angel readings. And then I also do Feng Shui Fridays. So you get some Feng Shui tips, things that you can do physically, actions that you can take to increase the vibration, raise the energy, balance the energy in your home environment. Typically home environment. Sometimes I do office stuff too, but usually home environment. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Our theme for this month, I'm not going to lie, when I pulled this card, I'm like, I just was like, oh, that wasn't like the last reading that I did. What was it? Was it Pisces, I think? Their reading was so good. Like, every card I pulled was like so good, so good, so good. So we'll make the most of it. We'll see what else is coming up. Hopefully we've got some better cards. But we have 5 of air coming in as a theme for this month. And the 5 of air is of course about the head, the intellect, what's going on upstairs. And this is that sort of that regret, almost like a regret card, because it's like, oh, you felt bad about some decision that you made, right? And that it just didn't turn out the way that you thought it would, or the way that you wanted. And the message for us in this, of course, always, is to learn what we can from the situation. So it's not about like crying over spilled milk, although this isn't the spilled milk card, but it's really making sure that you're looking at what are the motives of the people involved. Are the people involved, are they even conscious? Are they even awake, right? And I think most of you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about being conscious or awake. That's aware. It's like spiritually aware, right? And so it's like looking at, where are these people coming from? And maybe they don't have the capacity to act in any other way, right? If they're not awake, a lot of people just have difficulty understanding, and they don't necessarily, they just don't get it. Sometimes they just don't get it. So really looking at, that aspect of things. And of course, everything that occurs for us is a learning, and it's a blessing, and there's a gift within it. So let's look for the gifts, shall we? All right, let's see what else is coming out. Let's hope there's some better cards in here for you. And it's it's life. You know, we do have ebbs and flows in life, and that's just the way, you know, that's the way life works. We have ebbs and flows, and it's all perfect. Okay. So we've got 5 of Earth coming in. 5 of Earth. Earth cards are all about how you make your money. I just have to laugh. We have to laugh, Aries. We just do. This is fears around money. So when you know, sometimes we just get in that space of having fears pop up around finances. And this is about being okay with asking for help from others in the physical, but certainly in the non-physical, right? Ask your angels and guides for help. So if you're struggling financially, one thing that is really important to do is to ask your angels and guides, what do I need to do to turn this around? Do I need to get a job? Do I need to do something different with my business? Do I need to offer something else? Is there guidance that I'm not listening to? That is a biggie. If there is guidance that you're not listening to, that you're not acting on, that is going to make a big difference in the flow. So make sure that you're paying attention and just thinking about like, oh, yeah, it popped in, I was supposed to go and do this and I never did it, right? So pay attention to that. And for some of you that are self-employed, there might be some uncertainness about that aspect of things. And again, you know, we want to ask our spiritual team of angels and guides, what is it that I need to do to shift this, right? And give me my next step are good questions to ask. Page of ARIES coming in. Another not fantastic card. I'm so sorry, Aries. Page of air again is about the head of the intellect, what's going on upstairs. And this is some delays or changes to plans. So you might have some challenging information that comes in, somebody telling you a truth in a way that doesn't feel very good. And again, with the delays or changes in plans, you have to understand that, like, it's perfect. If you're bumping up against a wall around something, it's not moving forward, it's not happening, that is a redirection. So you need to, you know, find a different way, go a different way. That's not going to be it. It should feel easy and light. Like for me with this treasure box group, I literally filled it in like about 2 weeks, like super fast, filled this group, got all these boxes shipped out in that short period of time. And it just felt very easy and light and fun, right? So even the promotion of it felt fun. So follow what feels easy and light, and just know that delays are perfect. Like that's exactly what's supposed to happen. All right. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you this card was going to be better. It's really not. So we have 9 of air, which is about expecting the worst and self-fulfilling prophecies. So this, I feel like this reading so far, and we still have 3 more cards to pull, actually 4, this reading so far is really about like pay attention to your thoughts, because they do make a difference, okay? You need to claim your power. You need to claim your birthright to design and co-create the life that you want. So if you are in that space of expecting the worst to happen, of course, that's what you're going to draw in. So knock that off and let's focus on what can go right will go right. Okay, let's scrap Murphy's Law and focus on what can go right will go right. And that you are supported, you are protected, you are cared for, you do have eternal guidance that's available to you. And take things a little bit lighter, Aries, right? So that's the other piece of it too, is like don't get all so serious about everything. It is a game, life, and we are playing, and let's play and have more fun, okay? Let's see what else is coming in for you guys. Oh my goodness. And notice how I just switched that to you guys. Like I don't want to be in the muck with you. But I am. I'm an Aries too. So that's kind of hilarious. Oh, coming to Jesus with my fellow Aries talk today. So yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. It is what it is, right? Okay. So we've got decisions to make, Aries. There are decisions that we need to make this month, and it doesn't help to put them off, okay? So the decisions are, maybe around finances, since that has come up a couple different times here, right? It may be about finances or something else in your life that is weighing on you. And making the decision and figuring out, like, what's the plan? What am I going to do to shift this? And then following the plan, actually taking those actions to follow the plan. So that's coming in very strongly about making the decisions. And what I like to say about decisions is you can't get it wrong. It's like there's a tree and you're either going to go around the right side of the tree or you're going to go around the left side of the tree. Either way, you're going to get to the other side of the tree. So it doesn't really matter how you go. And you're always going to learn something along the way. You're always going to see different things. Like you'll see different things if you go around the right side versus if you go around the left side. So it's all good. It's all good. Oh, beautiful. Okay. And then we need to start a new exercise program. And I'll tell you what, this speaks to me big time. Because I know that what I'm doing is not working. Like I'm going to yoga. And I'm walking, but I'm doing like one yoga class consistently every week, but I was doing like 3 of them. And now I've been super busy with the treasure box thing and a bunch of other things. So there's my little excuses out there for you. But I do feel like there needs to be something that shifts around the exercise piece of things. So I am definitely going to look at different classes. The gym that I go to offers a bunch of different classes. So I'm going to look at that. I'd love to hear your ideas about different ways that you exercise or things that popped in for you when you heard this. Because maybe that would help the rest of us, like, come up with some new ideas. I used to go to dance always too. And this is such a funny thing about Maui, but the dance is like upcountry. So it's like 45 minutes away. And when you live on the island and after you've been here for a little while, you don't want to drive super far. Like that's just part of it. And it's interesting because I will drive. Like I have no problem driving for improv. I'm going to improv tonight, which is up in Kula, which is further than dance class. But it's it's an interesting thing. So maybe that's a sign for me that I need to get back into doing the dancing. Although there is a yoga class that I really like that's really great exercise. Like it's a super fast flow that I do oftentimes on Thursday nights. So so interesting. I'd love to hear your comments about what exercise you're doing or what popped in for you, because that would give me some ideas. So give me some ideas, fellow Aries. And then we've got gracefully aging coming in, which is fascinating because as I this morning I woke up super early. Like I was awake before 4 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, Spirit, what's up? And I did, meditation and all my stuff, and then I was called to do some work before I started shooting videos today. And so I ended up sort of crashing this afternoon and taking a nap. I woke up from the nap, and of course, like when you wake up from a nap, it's like, you see like every wrinkle in your face and all of that. And so I feel like this gracefully aging is really just about like loving every wrinkle, loving every line, loving everything that is happening with your body. And that's the way to do it gracefully. Just love it. Just love it. Like, I love my belly. I love my wrinkles. I love the spots on my arms, whatever it is. Just love it. So that to me is about aging gracefully. Okay, let's see what our animal totem is for this month. We have the raccoon. Yay, finally a little bit better, more hopeful card. This is about resourcefulness, and this is really letting you know and letting us know that we have all the resources that we need. Okay, so there's nothing else that you need to gather, or you have access to them. So what I usually think of is like you have the resources that you need, like you have everything that you need, you have all the knowledge, you have all the wisdom, which is really true for me, interestingly enough, around just the money flow of things. I've learned a bunch from a starting marketing class that I've been taking. I've got a couple more of those left, but I've learned immense amounts from this class that I'm taking. I've got lots of other tools and things that are there for me. So I do really feel like I've got the resources that I need. And this raccoon is a great reminder, like yeah, you got this. Like you don't need to run out and get anything else. You've got what you need. So that's a really good card for you, Aries. I'm sending you so many hugs right now, right? If this wasn't what you wanted to hear. But it's really important because we do have that ebb and flow in our life, and it's important to know what to do when you get in an ebb month, which apparently November might be an ebb month. Ebb month. Try to say that 10 times fast. November might be an ebb month for us, right? And then now you've got some tools. You now know what to do to shift it, okay? So I love that for you guys. All right, so I have another little video that you'll see right after this one that will start playing, and I'm going to share with you why I think the bedroom is the most important room of the house and how that can impact your health, relationships, all kinds of different things. I've got a super special this month for the month of November, something I've never offered before. There are links below in the video. We'll share more about it. So much love to you guys. Have an amazing month. Aloha again. It's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji. I've talked in the past about how important bedrooms are. They are the room that is closest to your physical body, and of course you spend a third of your life in your bedroom. So this month I'm offering a very special Feng Shui consultation for the bedroom or for any single individual room in your home. The bedrooms really are the focus because they impact a lot about our lives. Of course, the bedroom can impact your sleep. They can also impact your relationships, your finances, your support that you feel in your life, as well as your health. And there's many different things that can be going on in the bedroom energetically that you just don't even know are either blocking you or causing issues for you. As a Feng Shui expert, I'm able to take a look at the space and provide recommendations for furniture arrangement and for specific Feng Shui adjustments that will help balance the energy in the space. So the bedroom Feng Shui consultation I can do for you as the owner of the home or the occupant of the home, or also children's bedrooms are a great aspect to do Feng Shui consults for, especially if you have a child that is struggling, because there are many different things that I can recommend that will help balance that energy for that child. Other rooms that you might consider for this particular consultation could be a gathering space, so like a family room or a living room where the family spends a lot of time. And the way that this works is I can help raise the energy or the vibration of that space so people feel better when they're in that location or hanging out there. And then if you are redecorating or remodeling, this would be a great time to look at that particular room, whether that would be a kitchen or an add-on room, whatever that might be. Other rooms that you might consider are rooms that you don't use, because we can look at the energy of that space and what we can do to shift that and make it a purposeful room, a room that you enjoy being in. Often just balancing the elements in a space will make you want to hang out there more, right? So this particular consult is a bedroom or a single room Feng Shui consultation. And the offer that I'm doing for the month of November is a savings of $34 on this particular consultation. The coupon code that you'll use is LIGHT, L-I-G-H-T. Or if you'd like to purchase a gift certificate for someone else for this particular consultation, since the holidays are coming up, you can use the coupon code LIGHTS, L-I-G-H-T-S, with an S on the end. All of the links and the coupon codes are listed below, and I'm so looking forward to helping you balance the energy in your space. Much love and aloha.